Woo! Yes.
Woo! It's time for the party.
Yes, sir, Michael. Michael, it's cool to do a stream with you again.
Yeah, man, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been since we did that writing show, and you were looking for a co-host for this on like judging, like, well, let's not say judging, critiquing other people's campaigns that are alive right now. You know what? That's a good thing to come in and do. You and I have run our own respective campaigns that have had some measure of success, I'd like to think. Taking a look at some of these newer guys, what they're doing and how they're doing it. I see Dr. Rhino in the chat and Mad Ruth.
Holy shit. People are joining. Dr. Rhino, hello.
Yes,
and Mad Ruth
joined by everyone right now.
Hello there. Hello. I think Mad Ruth linked his campaign for us to check out for today, so that's awesome. And then we have a message from Mike. He says, good Saturday to you, Dave and Michael. I'll be working for 3 more hours when this starts, but then my weekend starts. Monday's off, and I'll catch the replay. Happy streaming.
Woo!
Thank you, Mike, and hi from the replay.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by, and we hope you enjoy the replay.
Yes. So basically the concept here is very simple. We open up some campaigns. Sometimes these are campaigns that people like asked us to look at, but sometimes it's just random. Of course, there's a lot out there, and we both bring, like, you have your own way of viewing a campaign. I have my own way. I'm not an expert, right? So basically, what I do, my point of view is basically like a visitor. I visit the campaign. What would I like to see? Yeah. What do I respond to? Things that I would do differently, something like that, right? And it's not meant to tear things down. It's just to be honest. We open the campaign. What's the first thing? What's our experience, like browsing through a campaign?
100%.
How is everyone? I'm doing fine. Are you doing fine?
Oh, yeah.
Great. All right, excellent. People, share out this stream. Let's bring more people in. And if you have a campaign for us to look at, just drop it in the chat if we have time. We will stream for 1 hour, and we'll see. So we will not linger on like specific campaigns for too long. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, and that's it. And then we move on to the next one, right? So that's basically it. So let's start with
what's the first victim on the chopping block, Dave? What do we got?
Well, I think Mad Ruth had a link, so let's find that one for a moment. Mad Ruth, yes, he has one on Fund My Comic. I'm opening it right now, and then we're going to the present thing, share the screen, and we are going to. It's called Soltech Arise issue 4.
Let's take a look.
There we go. It's on Fund My Comic. Fund My Comic, guys. Let me wait.
All right.
A banner. I made a banner.
Clearly it's doing something right. 8,600 raised with 169 backers. That's nothing to. That's nothing to shake a stick at. So let's take a look.
That's
Do you want to
fantastic.
play the video?
Sure. This is actually this issue 4, right? So did you actually run 4 campaigns, Ruth? That's fantastic. If so, then look. So
Yeah,
the more campaigns you do, but the more you learn, right? And
yeah. Well,
the
I mean,
more you
yes,
grow your
but
audience.
like the fact that he's able to maintain, probably around close to around 200 to 300 backers from book number 1 to now, and has maintained, near a 5-figure campaign run on each one of these. But that's nothing to scoff at. Generally, you'll see fall off between issues, and what have you. So maintaining this consistently is definitely a big win. So congratulations, man.
Absolutely, well done, man. So the first campaign was for paperback.
Okay,
Right?
still good stuff, man.
Oh, that, that is great. There's no sound. Let me know.
So let's get to the meat and bones of this. So we got Arrow Comics there over there with Randy Zimmerman, all of them. Good stuff.
You have sound?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, cool. Salt Jack.
Art's very pretty.
There's a nice beat. There's a nice drop.
Very like 1980s, 1990s cyberpunk.
Nice.
Very good trailer. I dig it.
Yep. It's short. It shows a lot of art. You get a nice concept of what this book is. Really good.
So I'm going to blow up my screen here so I can actually read
All right.
this. So
good.
Let's see.
So about this campaign, so it starts with a little explanation about what the campaign is. To fund Soltech Arise, issue 4, this campaign contains the Soltech betrayal story arc in a 3-part series with 32-page periodicals. Issues 1, 2, and 3, and a continuing Soltech adventure with the 32-page periodical Soltech Arise issue 4. Right. Okay. Part 1.
Which is the first part of the 3-part storyline. Okay.
Oh.
To be completed by March 2024.
Sure. Right. So this is subtitled Arise.
So my one critique to this is I feel like the way that this part is worded, and like this is even just based off of hearing you read it out loud, is I feel like there might be a smoother way to explain this in a way that's less confusing, because that's so this campaign contains Soltech Betrayal story arc in a 3-part series with 32-page periodicals, issues 1, 2, and 3, and the continuing Soltech adventure and 32 period. That's redundant. Like this is kind of redundant information. It's just, hey, this campaign contains our first storyline, which has 3 issues, each 32 pages, and is the launching point for our next storyline, which is Arise. The first storyline will also be 32 pages. But like this is in no way me being like this is bad. I'm just saying the way that it's worded here could jumble somebody up
Yes,
and
this is
confuse
true.
them
It's true.
about
So you
what
can
they're getting
basically
into.
say that this campaign is for Soltic Arise issue 4, which is the first book of a new 3 acts
Yes.
like story, and you can also get the previous issues through this campaign. You can just add that on there, but it's not the main thing that you're gathering funds for right now, right? But people can still get it, so that's cool. Great. I like the logo, the Soltech logo.
Yeah, it's a solid logo. Not bad.
Yeah, definitely. And some good art. So this is good to start your page with some good art here. You need like eye-catching visuals, and this does the job. Like space. Was this a space monkey? That's
Yeah,
really
like the
cool.
space orangutan or space gorilla or something. I'm
This
down.
is great. This is great. You see this, and you
Good
want to
time for
know.
that to come out too, because like what is it? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is about to come out here in the next month. So
Oh
hype's
yeah,
getting high on that.
I'm looking forward to that, man. I love the
Yeah, they were great.
first three
Um,
movies. Really
my
good.
only concern is that Matt Reeves was the creative force between those last two, and he's not on the third movie.
Oh,
On this fourth movie that's coming out. So like that's my one worry, but the trailers look fantastic.
yeah, definitely. Welcome, Gordon, good brother. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so it's a good visual, good opening page. That's nice. Then we get a little story: 200 years of war between man and machine. So basically, most people just um, most people will likely first go through the campaign and watch the visuals, right? And later
Mhm.
on, when they're interested, like this is something that interests me, then they maybe will read these details. But it's
Yeah.
good to have it in there.
Well, I mean,
So
a proper synopsis is important. So let's take a look at this. 200 years of war between man and machine has resulted in the solar system depleted of critical resources. Hades Vex are exiled on Mars, and their AI siege weapons have been outlawed throughout the corporate order. With Dexter Barrow now missing in action, Maesha Otsu has assembled an army to unravel the truth behind galactic conspiracy. So this is the synopsis for Saltak Arise Part 1 of 3. So this
yep.
is the synopsis for the second storyline. So this synopsis is targeted towards people who have already read this series. This works. That's fine. The only the only thing that I would have is just in case, because you never know if there's going to be a guy who's this is their first time reading this, right? I would have earlier in the campaign a thing that kind of gives like the brief overview of what your series is. Just for anybody who might be discovering this for the first time.
So what do you
So
mean earlier? You want this? You want to move this up?
no, so like where it says about this campaign, right?
Yeah.
I would have a small synopsis of the entire of what the series is going for
Mm,
right before or right between these first between the first paragraph here and cover art. I
right.
would have like a brief, maybe 2 sentence synopsis that encapsulates the whole series as your soft elevator pitch to get people
Right.
in.
Okay.
And then that way, when they get to that second part, I mean, like as I said, the synopsis that's written beneath this cover is for that second storyline. So it's assuming that you've already read everything. But
Mm-hmm.
being somebody that hasn't, I have no idea what the Maesha Otsu are. I don't know who Dexter Barrow is. I don't know what Hades Vex is. And this is fine because the main campaign is targeting that. But that's why I'm saying having a brief, a brief 1 to 2 sentence pitch earlier in the campaign, prior to this part, that will hook people that haven't read it before.
Right. Like a little tagline, like you have.
Yeah.
Like here, right? A story of a bounty hunter, a neo samurai, and the fate of our solar system.
Yeah, I would go into a little bit more of it than that, but yeah, like having that in the about our campaign section. Like this is what Soltak is, and then this, that, the other. I mean, and as said, so far this is a very strong campaign. The art looks very good from what we've seen so far.
I personally am fine with starting with a good visual, because most books are sold through the visual, right?
100%.
Through the visual, then after that you can like tell a little bit about what it is, what the story is, and then you go into details like what's like how many pages, stuff like that, right? But cool. Right, then we have some. But this is good to have interior art lettered.
The interior art looks good. Lettering, like lettered, is also the big thing, right? Because we've got there have been a lot of books that have come out, especially like that I've received recently, whereas like there was nothing lettered prior to the campaign coming out, and so you didn't really have a good sense of what the book was, and then you get the book and expectations did not meet reality. And we'll say that we will say that to be polite.
Always be selling to new viewers, says Matt Ruth. And Bristolian Dave is also here. All right, me Barris.
Woo!
Welcome, Dave. Nice to see you. Solar Systems Technical Command. That's
I dig it.
Soltag. Is that mentioned somewhere?
Is it it's probably not, but like Gordon Goodbrother asked what Soltak is.
Yeah. No, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, and Gordon says no. That's the opening to a new paragraph you need.
All right.
But so looking, we've got a pretty good idea of, they've got the visuals and everything. Really, what a campaign success and what have you is determined by is perk tier value and variety, right? Like how is the campaign engaging with this audience and making its product affordable, accessible, and exciting, right? So far, I mean, I've like let's take a look here. So their first tier was an 8.
Stellar. This art is fantastic. Look at these backgrounds. These surroundings here, the designs of the costumes, the characters, everything works. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is that the quality of the graphics is very low. So
okay, yeah,
it's low resolution, right? So this I think it could be better.
Goodness. Oh, we got a Mo Biggs in the chat.
Mo Biggs.
What up, bud?
Welcome, Mo. Yes, constructive criticism is my middle name. We know.
Mo Constructive Criticism Biggs. Fair enough, man.
I thought your middle name was better. So yeah. But I love the setting. I really think the art is great. It really works.
100%. The visual presentation is there. I do get what you're saying, where like the graphics could be a bit higher res and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would like a good place to this point to kind of close it, because we're at 20 minutes. I want to make sure that we,
sure.
We definitely want to make sure we get a chance to look at other campaigns as well.
Let me put this in the chat, guys.
But let's take a look at the perk tiers. So what's our perk tier max and our perk tier min on this?
Paste. 1 sec. I'm pasting it. in the chat right now, guys. The link to this campaign is in the chat. Go check it out. Perks. Let's go up here. You have for $8. So you get the book for $8. That's a good.
So that's Soltec issue 3 is $8. That is not a bad deal.
Oh wait, issue 3. Oh, yeah. That's a different book.
So you can get more. I think you can purchase all the previous Soltacs for about $8 per. So I'm pulling it up on my computer as well, so I can take a look.
Great, right. If issue 4 is 12, which has the most backers, which makes sense because that's what this campaign is for. And for $30, you get all 4 books. That's great. That's a good price. 32 pages per book. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Ships worldwide. Right.
Obviously, we can get everything bundled.
Yeah. So this means when you're from Europe, you can also get it.
And so, because he's a part of Arrow Comics, they have Arrow Comic bundles for their expanded portfolio of titles.
Right. Excellent. Well, this is a good-looking campaign. I have little.
And Mad Ruth says all 4 issues are $30, which is a great value. That's absolutely really
solid. One place Soltec has room for improvement is there is no scene with a self-insert Mad Ruth rubbing Saddam Hussein's face in the dirt. Oh, 1 sec. Right. Okay, cool. Nice campaign, guys.
Great work, Mad Ruth. This is good stuff, bud.
Okay, we had another one.
All right, what's next on the chopping block?
This campaign hasn't started yet, but the creator asked us to take a look at it.
Okay.
That's Rogue the American Dream, Second Chance.
Oh God. Okay.
You know this one?
I do know this one. Let's see. All right, let's scroll down.
It's by David Tomasi, Rogue the American Dream, Second
I know.
Chance. You know, yeah, but maybe people don't know who are watching right now. So
that's fair.
Pure non-stop 90s style action with badass women with guns and cheesy one-liners. Great. So that's the tagline. Want to watch the trailer?
We will play it.
No, never heard of it.
It's not a matter of want. It's a matter of. So, all right. Full disclosure.
Sure.
This campaign ran on all 3 platforms, I believe, a while back. The campaign pages for all of those were not particularly professionally done. Littered with spelling errors, not particularly well put together. From a story standpoint, it didn't really make sense.
The goal? Do you know?
No, they funded initially, but I don't think that he got what I don't think he brought in what he had wanted to, and he's giving people a second chance because there was a whole bunch of other campaigns going on that were bigger. So I understand trying to do a second chance campaign. Mm-hmm. And who knows, maybe we'll take a look through this campaign and things will have been put together better. But there wasn't a lot positive that I could say about the first campaign. In fact, I had been shown the campaign by quite a few people, and it was literally, I was reading it, and I think I found on the first campaigns, because he just copy pasted each campaign onto each platform.
Yeah.
There were over 3 dozen spelling and grammatical errors, and there were a bunch of them that were even in the graphics for the camp, like things in the book
You have
that
to. You need to have some eye for detail. So bring other people, let people in to just proofread. It can't hurt.
yeah.
Mo Big says is it's launching on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, cool.
Let's
All
let's
right.
just start with the trailer, all right?
So yeah, let's do it.
Welcome to the new American order. Please be advised of the following. No freedom of religion. No bread or processed meat. No smoking or alcohol usage. All civilians over 16 years of age must work a minimum of 40 hours per week. Anyone in violation of the new American policies will be deported or executed. Thank you and enjoy your stay. Sugar, your rules are starting to piss me off.
All right. Matt Sager. All right. Well, they had some animation going on. That was cool.
Yeah, that looked all right.
That was really cool. All right. So we start off. So we scroll down. We start off with this like story. I'm not going to read this. I'm to be honest, right? I'm not. So the first time I visit this campaign, I'm going to browse to the first visual. That's this one, which is nice.
Yeah.
But it's clearly a promotional thing.
Yeah.
McMahon, we know him.
Yeah, Mike's good people.
Yep, we know him, and it's a nice looking character. Also, yeah. All right. The story. American has fallen and torn apart by the Second Civil War. Most of the country is uninhabitable due to the destruction and the nuclear or bio fallout. Yeah, I'm not like English speaking. My native tongue is not English, right? But I can see three like mistakes here in this sentence.
Yeah, and like this is again, as I said, and when I read the first campaign, and I know that we're here talking specifically on campaigns and how they're presented. And
right. It's nothing personal, guys. It's nothing. This is constructive.
Like when I read the first campaign, there were tons of spelling errors, and then even from while we're not here to belabor on what makes a good or bad story, there is an element of if you cannot adequately communicate the story you are trying to tell to your audience through your campaign, they are not going to buy the book.
Yeah, for you, this is a deal breaker. When you open a campaign, you see spelling errors, you're like, no, this you need attention for detail, right?
It's not even just spelling errors. It was things like, I remember in the synopsis in the first campaign, I don't see it here, but he talked about how this government was a combination of extreme fascism and extreme communism, which are two diametrically opposed political ideologies. You would never have a government composed of that doesn't work. And so if you have something like that, and that's a public selling point for you, to me, that means you're writing something you don't understand. How am I going to justify paying for something that isn't going to be written well? Like, I mean, we already have the established point of these are spelling errors that basic grammatical check in any WordPress engine or anything like that would be able to find. And so he didn't even bother to use spell check. How can I expect that the writing in this book is going to carry the art and vice versa.
Yeah, you have to be aware what you're showcasing, right? The kind of vibe you want to give the viewer. Mobig says, "Are you sure the spelling errors weren't just the guy being secretly British and adding a bunch of unneeded
use?" No, Mo, it was not that.
That clip of an animation probably wasn't cheap. No, that
it
was
wasn't.
really cool. That were really cool.
Like, I guarantee you, as a cheap animation is expensive.
Yeah, this needs a proper spelling grammar. That's the least. That's the least you need.
The very least it needs.
Right? Yeah. Has Canada fallen too? Says Oden Dasco. Welcome, Oden.
Has Canadian fallen?
Canadian
because in the thing it says American has fallen.
American has fallen.
It doesn't say America. It says American has fallen.
And this is, yeah. You can easily David, if you're watching this, you can easily please edit out these mistakes. Have someone look over it.
Look, man. There is a poem by this guy Taylor Molly called "The Impotence of Proofreading." Please go watch. Like,
Canada will break up and become part of the US in 100 and 200 years. It's inevitable.
We shall call it Greater Alaska, says Mopez.
Call it Greater Alaska. And Bristolian Dave says, if I really campaign like this, I have no faith in the writing in the book. No, this look, guys, we want to help you. We want to help people like succeed. So this book can succeed, but mind the little details. These details matter, right? So people get this So what is this book? What is this book? What is this campaign? What are you trying to tell here?
So quickly, let's scroll down. Can you blow this up? The 10 Commandment thing here. I want to see, because in the first campaign, this had some like 5 or 6 spelling errors in it.
I don't think I can go much bigger without screwing it up. All right. So welcome to the new America. Please be advised of the following.
Here we go. Already spelling and grammatical issues. Please be advice.
You need a copy editor. You always
be advised. Please be advice.
Yeah. No freedom of religion, no red or processed meat, no smoking alcohol. All civilians over 16 of age must work minimal 40 hours per week. All jobs will be appointed by your local labor department. No sex, unless.
Well, and there's not even a space there. There's just a dash.
Yeah, there needs to be a space.
But you would still need a space.
This confused me a little bit. Sex unless.
All marriages will be arranged by your local civil union bureau. Only books approved by your local departments of literature. No firearms.
Amers, yeah.
Yeah, like this is an official graphic that is going to be in the book and is supposed to be a part of his narrative.
Yeah.
How can you put this up and expect people to back you with a vote of confidence that you're going to give them something that they enjoy?
Yeah. This you can't do this. When you have to respect your own book, but also you have to respect the readers. They give you money for this, right? So and after firearms there needs to be like a comma, no natural gas, comma, no natural gas vehicles, right? Sure. Only green vehicles, which will be assigned by your local transportation.
Yeah, like that's the whole thing is this guy like I guess this guy just doesn't believe in going back and proofreading his work at the bare minimum. So like, and I don't believe there's an editor on this book. I don't think I saw one in the credits or anything like that. And if he does have an editor on this book, they should probably not be editing.
No, he's
Like
not
this is egregious.
Equality, and here it says violation of without a like space between it. America policies. Yeah, that's too much. It's not good, guys. It's not good. I'm sorry, it's not good. We want to like this, but this is not acceptable for a product that you want to sell, right?
The chat is going wild. All right,
chat. Let's see. Dave asks, I wonder if he has an editor for the book. We don't think so. Maybe you should ask the editor to go over the campaign. Yes, he needs.
Dave, this should answer your question. This is straight up from the book, and he paid a graphic artist to make this, and it's littered with all of this. Ogden is just trying to make excuses for why he has so many recommended videos about impotence. No, it's the poet was a English teacher, and so he made a stand-up poem where he effectively wrote a letter using like all of the spelling and grammar mistakes he sees frequently when grading papers. It's very fun.
Hey, welcome, Joe. Let's see, Joe. It looks like in the rush to be ultra political correct, fallen American has banned all grammar Nazis.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic. Does Fatma Comic proofread campaign wordage, grammar, syntax as part of the approval process? Well,
and then Mo's answer is amazing. The answer is very clearly a firm yes. Oh man,
the campaign has been approved. So yeah. Oh no.
I was fairly certain that they had a review process. And, maybe it's a whole thing of they're trying to avoid any backlash of trying to censor or anything like that. I don't know. But I honestly think that you could easily get send this guy a thing being like, look, like, we appreciate that you want us to use your platform, but we have a policy of we don't put campaigns up that we feel are not ready yet. You have over 60 spelling errors or however many spelling and grammatical errors that you have on this campaign. Fix those before we even consider going live.
Yeah. Aviator Surge, welcome. And Glyn is also here. Glyn Monsterland, welcome. Wow, a lot of cool people in the chat. Welcome all. Yeah, so that's a problem, and so, but when people get past that, then comes the artwork, and this is like some people like
and
this.
So these character bios are the same ones that he had on the old campaign, which are also littered with more grammatical and syntax errors.
Yeah, I like this. This is not bad, this character. Catherine Vanderbeet. All right, cool. Well, let me put in the link, guys, to this campaign in the chat. It's called A Rogue Second Chance.
Hey, can you pull up Mad Ruth's most recent comment?
Sure. Let me see. Matt Ruth says, Fatma Comic did kick this back for edits several times. This was all transparent on Twitter. Oh, really?
Well, then you know what? I guess it's a whole thing of if the guy's not going to listen. I don't know. Like, it blows my mind that a person who wants to consider themselves a professional in this industry would put so little effort into making, and I don't say this to be mean, but like, if you've been pointed out the grammatical errors multiple times, if this has been shown to you multiple times and you don't fix it, and it's really simple, it's just use spell check and read it out loud once or twice. If you can't do that as like a bare minimum, how can you call yourself a professional or a desiring professional in this space? I'm just going to leave it there with that. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to come off as mean-spirited here. But like, this is the kind of campaign that will shake people's interest in what we do. But
oh, sure, anyways. Right. But you're afraid that this will affect other campaigns also.
I don't think that it will affect other campaigns, but it's one of those things that all it would take is somebody for someone to poo-poo us, is to be like, oh well, this guy has done campaigns and is funded. You know, like it's not. I don't know.
Let's do the next. We have like
let's do the next.
Let's do the next. This was requested by Hojo.
Mythicals, Hojo.
Yeah, the Mythicals too.
I actually met Hojo 2 weekends ago. He was at a convention over in Chantilly where I live, and so we linked up and hung out, walked around the convention hall together, chatted for a bit. It was a good time.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I don't want to come across as mean-spirited here. That's my job.
Yeah. Sorry, Mo. Not to steal your thunder, man.
So Dave says there's a few people like that in the community. Just ignore the feedback they are given. There's one guy who just spams. Yeah, I know who you mean, Dave. I know who you mean. When you go looking for a roofer and show at their business and the roof looks like crap.
Yeah, no, that's 100% it.
Indie backers have become a lot more leery from
leery. Yeah, is what I think you meant to type.
Burned too often. Plus, there's a lot of competition. Now, so you need to bring your A game. You need to bring your A game. All right, so well, Ojo is doing fine, right? He's doing good. He's almost at 10K, 203 backers.
Not a bad place to be.
It's really good. We can watch the trailer for a moment.
I told that moron not to take out my Tchaikovsky tape. No matter, let's get started. Here we are, Nancy Moon. The last time we left our heroine, she had just joined my esteemed colleagues at level M. And the soldier who don't stop talking, a magician with money issues, and a vampire with a checkered past. But there are other teammates she's yet to meet. One in particular might be a little bit shocking for her. I do hope she's not allergic. Back it today, won't you? Like right meow.
Right meow. All right. Nice. Short. Your trailer needs to be as short as possible, right? So without losing what you want to tell people. The Mythicals, nice logo. It looks professional. This art is fantastic. This is stellar cover. All right, and we get a little. Usually I don't really read this. I just scroll on. I see this. I'm like, yeah, that looks nice. Okay, cool. But what I'm really interested in is what the book looks like from the inside.
I do think that that's the one thing that this campaign could use is more looks at the interior art from the book.
Yeah, you need
front
to
facing that a bit more. Like this art is fantastic. He's showcasing a lot of the stuff he's bringing to the campaign that's special. But I absolutely agree with you. The thing that needs to, especially in an age where we have a lot of people who will hire like above their belt in terms of like getting like the best variant covers on the face of the planet, but then they don't really follow through on the sequential art. I feel like making sure that you can showcase that the interior of the book matches the promise of the great cover art and everything that you've got is a must.
Yeah, definitely. That's and a good thing we have it here, so you can read along.
I would just front face it, like put this stuff earlier,
a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I think so too. But it's cool that he put up the first 5 pages, so you can read along. It's lettered.
Yeah.
This is good. So you can see if the story grabs you right within the first five pages. You can usually tell if this is something that you like. All right, it says here who lettered it. That's also nice. So you get info like sparse. Is that a word? Sprinkled in.
Yeah, sprinkled in.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so nice. Yeah, I've seen this campaign before, right? So it's not really new. But if this is not your thing, then you will see it right away. Then these pages will either convince you or not, because this is basically what you buy the book for: the story plus the artwork, and then you have like extra material, wraparounds, stuff like that. This is cool. So it's great to put this below. If you've been browsing, you're still here, right? You can check out more. It's really cool. From Dillard. Great. So yeah. And there is like information about the page count, stuff like that. It's also here, I think, right? Let me see.
Mo Biggs. Oh goodness.
Yes, here it is. Page count. Mo Big says this campaign needs more images of sequential art. Hojo will never recover from this scathing critique. No, he's doing fine.
I'm all for giving these guys some pointers to help them out, but you don't have to make it personal, Ogden. That was a low blow.
Oh no. Well, yeah. So
it's good seeing Joe Catapano in the chat there.
Yeah, cool. Darkside, welcome. Yeah, started this little competition with Darkside to get more subscribers to this YouTube channel. Like who will reach like 600 subscribers first? And since I started that, I only lost subscribers. So thank you all. What's going on?
He got out to people and was just like, I'm in a competition with Dave Brink.
Yeah.
I must win by any means necessary. We will go scorched earth.
So okay, I put the link to this in the chat, guys. You can check out the campaign. Is there anything that you need to comment on the campaign, Michael?
I don't think so. I mean, Hojo's got a good head on his shoulders. I know that the pricing for the perk tiers seem to be pretty good. The sequential art is solid. I know that he brought on, I believe, Lee Byron Carver to edit book 2, which is always a good decision.
Yeah.
Lee's a fantastic editor.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, not much to say. It looks good. It's
I mean, it's clearly working. He's at 9,207 with 203 backers. Not
a
a bad
good
place to
salesman.
be.
Is the contest over? I want to to resubscribe. You need to work harder. I'm trying. I'm trying here. All right, the contest still on. The contest still on, guys. So 600 subscribers, guys. Please share my my page also, my YouTube channel, so people can subscribe. Stop the screen. Stop the screen. All right. It's been almost 1 hour, so great. Oh, there's one final campaign, Michael, that we can go through quickly,
Oh, okay.
if you don't mind. That's this one.
Let's do it.
You know this one?
Man, that campaign. I know that campaign.
Right.
It did
Right.
okay.
Yeah, you did okay. Look at you go. 12,000, man. That's fantastic.
Well, I mean, so that's it. That's in euro. I think in
Yeah.
I think in USD it's at like almost 14K or something like that. I
Holy
can't recall off the
shit.
top of my head.
Well done, man. But people can still jump on, right? They can still.
Yeah, I think that people can still buy the. I think the only thing that they can get now is the El Guapo tier, which just gets you the book. But you get the it's $10 for just the book, and I think that includes shipping, like outside of international. But like domestic US buyers can just get the book for like $10. It's a great deal. Neff and I worked really freaking hard on that story. I brought that initial script to him, and he saw the potential in it, and we busted our asses off to make something that I think is genuinely special.
This is a really, really lean campaign. Only one perk. That's something I've never seen before.
Well, no, it's the other perks are gone. You can't get them
right.
anymore.
Okay.
But yes, we made that off of only one perk for $10.
Fantastic, man. Well done.
No.
So how many backers is that? Let me see. How many?
We had
94. All right.
Yeah, I think we had a little so on Indiegogo it says 194 backers, but that doesn't that doesn't necessarily count everybody, because there are people that have backed multiple times and everything like that. But
this campaign also proves that you don't really need a trailer.
No.
To be successful.
I mean, we had gotten one put together, but by the time we got it ready, it was just too late in the campaign. So we're just like, all right, we're not gonna. And Oden T. Dasco is in the chat saying, I really enjoyed Judex, one of the better crowdfunding books I've got. I really appreciate that. As I said, it was a huge labor of love. Lots of hours spent on StreamYard with Neff going through the script. Both of us going through dialogue, revising panel layouts, everything to make that thing as tight as it could be. And then just Fabrizio being a champ and taking every bit of critique and everything to make each page the best it could be.
Look at this. This is awesome.
Yeah. It was a fantastic book. And the entire team, from me and Neff in the writing room to Kim going through doing edits to Fabrizio with his art, everyone just busted their ass off to deliver something, and I think that it really speaks volumes.
Looks really good.
It was such a beautiful book, and I'm already I'm pretty certain that I have the second book pretty close to ready to send to Neff to take a look at.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty happy with it.
Wow. Well, you're doing well. You have something here with this this Judex. Really cool. Well done, man. Guys, the link is in the chat. It's also in the description of this video, so you can check out this campaign. You can still back for only $10.
Yeah.
Plus free shipping. That's crazy.
Miranda.
That is crazy. Miranda.
Shout out to my lady friend who just dropped into the chat. Hope you're doing well, beautiful. Hope you're having a good Saturday.
Hello, Miranda. Wow. One day, Neff will send me a copy of Judex on Ogden's behalf over the mugging incident.
Oh,
Right.
Mo.
And then before we go, guys, you can still no, not still. You can sign up to Perfect 10 Book 5 POWERTRIP Book 2. This will be a double campaign. So 2 new books, 1 campaign. You can sign up, and we have a little early bird special. So this is fantastic. So if you love like superhero stuff, like classic 90s superhero stuff, awesome action, vibrant, colorful, professional looking artwork, and this is for you. Plus, we have POWERTRIP 2, which are 3 shorter stories from the genuine universe, done by 3 different creative team. Lee Byron Carver is one of the writers. One of the stories.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, and so sign up for that, guys. The link is in description. Stop the screen. All right, that was it. All right, Michael, thank you for doing this with me.
Of course,
cool.
man.
This was nice.
Yeah, man. It's always a blast hanging out with you. Can't wait to do it again next weekend.
Yeah, you want to do this again next week?
Yeah, dude. Let's do it.
Make this a weekly thing.
Actually, next week I can't. I will be.
There we go.
I'll be with my girlfriend, and I'm fairly certain she would. Like we have stuff planned already. I can't do that. But the following weekend, I'm absolutely down, and we can make after that. Then it can be like a weekly thing.
Excellent. Let's do that. Well, Michael, thanks again. And oh wait, Mobik says that reminds me, Kim Musabe is alive and well and has returned to the Comics Made channel.
I saw it was a triumphant return. It was so nice to see them on a show again. Lee disappears into the ether all too frequently, which is kind of like pot calling kettle black, because I definitely disappear from social media and everything every now and again.
Michael, what is your Twitter? If people
my Twitter is at @ElysianFields_0. Which, speaking of, this next year is going to be exciting. We've got the Embrace. I'm doing an Embrace Kickstarter here this month. And then the Embrace 2 is coming this summer. And then next year I'll be doing my complete revitalization of Elysian Fields, called Elysian Fields Reborn. So make sure you guys are signed up for me on Twitter and YouTube and what have you. I'll be having some pretty exciting announcements over the next couple of weeks.
Great. Michael's Twitter is in the description, guys. So you can follow him on Twitter or X. And you can find more links to our web store and our spring store, where you can get some genuine comics merch. All right, Michael, thanks again. And special thanks to the chat. Thank you all for showing up, guys. If you like this, please give it a like and share with other people. And I will be back tomorrow with my other show, A Drink with Brink, with a cool guest. And I hope to see you guys then. So, bye, guys.